Yeah, hey guys, how you going? Back again. All right. Before I continue, because I've already had a comment from someone. I said, "Oh, why aren't you welding all this? The floor bracing. Instead of using rivets and Sikaflex." Well, simple answer. I don't know how to weld. I tried stick welding, about 8 years ago. I'm the worst welder ever. I really haven't got the money lying around to buy a TIG welder, as well as paying for all the modifications, because there's a bit of money in this. Nor have I got really the time or the inclination at the moment to learn how to TIG weld. And in relation to the floor bracing, look, I was a builder, a carpenter by trade, and I have a reasonably good understanding of structures. Number one, this boat is not going to be punching it out to the reef, so you have to keep the structural design criteria within the parameters of what this particular vessel is actually going to be operating, the environment is going to be operating in. Which is mostly creeks and a little bit of inshore stuff. I might punch out to one of the local reefs over here, which are less than a kilometre offshore. So I'm not going to be really demanding from this vessel an enormous amount of strength that you might get with substantial aluminium sections which are done welded. Sikaflex, for instance, it's a flexible adhesive. There's a little bit of give, but I can tell you now, this stuff sticks to like shit to a blanket. It's not going to let go. And definitely the addition of some rivets will definitely also help keep things from moving. So, and a very important note to consider. Okay, on another note, things are starting to get real and quite exciting. Look what turned up today. Yes, my new console. I'll be unwrapping that one soon. Anyway, I was busy yesterday. Got a few sections cut out. This is going to be for the access floor panel for the fuel tank. And I will show you where the fuel tank actually sits. So despite raising the floor height up by 60 mil, I wasn't able to get enough clearance for the floor to actually, go over the top of this tank. And as I said before, I'm not going to go and buy another fuel tank. I'm a firm believer in trying to use what you have if you can, possibly can. So what it means is that I'll have to put another raised platform in to go over the top of this tank. And it's not really such a bad idea, because the jump down from this level here, from that level here to the new floor, even though it's actually better than it was before, seeing as the new floor level 60 mil higher, was actually quite substantial. So even with the addition of a step, it'll make accessing that front casting platform just a little bit easier. I'm not willing to compromise on the fuel tank, so I either put something over the top or I find another spot for your fuel tank, and there just isn't any other spots. So this is the frame which will raise for the platform. Underneath here will be the fuel tank. It'll probably look a little bit better if I want to install it onto the boat. So that's the This will be the hatch over here, which will go up towards the platform there. And now what it needs is a coat of varnish. Yeah, so everything gets a coat of varnish, two actually, just to protect it, because there's nothing like a varnish coating on ply to keep that moisture out. The dog's really impressed because he's just had a bath and now he's Carol's coaxing him with a bicky. Oh well. As I said, everything gets a coat of varnish. This has had its last coat. That is the floor that's going in. So that should be dry for gluing some carpet on tomorrow. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Workmanship is not bad. Pro wave. Yeah, that's good. And it's nice and light. Alright. Well, we'll start today. These compressors are really noisy, aren't they? Alright, we got a bit of carpet to cut. So I sort of, put a couple of marks over there. I'm going to try and not waste any, because carpet's expensive, and also it's not readily available where we live, so I don't want to have to go and do another trip back to Townsville. Okay, let's get stuck into it. Yep, that's exciting too. Yep, the outboard control box. Yep. The 10 pin loom to suit Yamaha. It's a messy job, and this stuff stinks. Can't be any good for you. Properly. Go from here. Just in here. Press it together. Righto, that's the face bit of the carcass for the petrol tank platform. Is that how I call it? I don't know. So that bit of flooring is done. Ready for fitting this afternoon. Okay, well, this is the sort of the step up. The tank goes in here. A lot of work in that. Yeah, just a lot of rooting around, and I opted for a piano hinge because of strength and stuff like that. But it does complicate matters a bit, because you can't put the carpet down until this is in. Yeah, blah blah blah. I won't bore you too much with it, but okay, got a bit done today, so I'm gonna go and put those bits of flooring in. Just to have a look and see what that console is going to look like. Exciting. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way the flooring's worked out. Yeah, let me show you. Certainly feels like I got a bit more room to move around. Alright, let's put this console in here. I haven't taken those things off yet. They will have to be removed, of course. But that's neither here nor there. It's nice and snug. Actually, exactly how it should be. Yeah, there's a little gap over there. It's all right. Yes, that's good. So it's a lot less of a step to go up to the casting deck from there. So there's still a little bit more work to do here. I've got to figure out some sort of way. Well, the fuel line will go under here and then should go underneath the floor and come out, you know, over there. How to have some sort of breathing mechanism for the fuel tank, you know. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to sort of work out. You know, I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to have to remount the Garmin, both of them. Although, you know, yeah, I'll have to, because the control box is going to have to go over here. But you know, I've got a nice bit of room here, you know. Yeah, I'm really quite impressed with that. Amazing what extending the floor from, you know, from the chine, you know, the starboard to the port side chine, how much extra room that gives you. And also the, you know, I guess it's a feeling of extra space. Oh man, this is exciting. This is going to be absolutely awesome. Anyway, you sort of see where it's headed. Yeah, man, I tell you what, I'm really stoked with this. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll catch you guys really soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye.